she definitely pushes me to be the best version of myself.
A decade together, an engagement that never became a wedding. Then, on stage in Australia, the tears came.
Thank you for always being there for me, Australia. It means the world.
Behind the spotlight, her album had flopped, tour reviews stung, and the man she thought she would marry was thousands of miles away at a billionaire's wedding without her. Katy Perry's revelation about her heartbreak made one thing clear. History was repeating itself, and she was determined not to repeat it. The end came swiftly in June 2025. A source close to the couple confirmed on June 25th that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom had broken up but were amicable. The couple had been together for nearly a decade, engaged since 2019, and shared a daughter named Daisy Dove. The breakup was not sudden. A source told Us Weekly that the split was a long time coming and that things had been tense for months. The insider added that they had been living apart since Perry went on tour. Distance contributed significantly to their issues. Perry had been very busy working and they were apart often, which caused tension. The insider noted that despite their years-long engagement, they never set a date for the wedding or got around to planning anything, and Bloom was over it. Representatives for both Perry and Bloom released a statement on July 3rd to People confirming the separation. The statement read, "Due to the abundance of recent interest and conversation surrounding Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry's relationship, representatives have confirmed that Orlando and Katy have been shifting their relationship over the past many months to focus on co-parenting." The statement continued, "They will continue to be seen together as a family, as their shared priority is, and always will be, raising their daughter with love, stability, and mutual respect." Perry's emotional state during this period was complicated. Perry was of course upset, but was relieved to not have to go through another divorce, as that was the worst time in her life. The reference to divorce pointed to her previous marriage to comedian Russell Brand. That first marriage ended devastatingly in December 2011. Brand filed for divorce on December 30th, 2011, and Perry later revealed to Vogue in 2013 the shocking manner in which he communicated his decision. "Let's just say I haven't heard from him since he texted me saying he was divorcing me December 31st, 2011, Perry told Vogue. The trauma from that divorce ran deep. Perry told Vogue India she became depressed and did not want to get out of bed for days on end. She required meditation, medication, therapy, and personal growth initiatives to pull herself out of the depression. The causes of Perry's breakup with Bloom were multifaceted, but professional disappointment played a major role. Several sources told People in June that tension rose during the release of her latest album, 143. One source said Perry was deeply frustrated following the reception of her new album. The insider continued, "It made her very stressed. Orlando was understanding, but it did cause some tension." A second source added to People that Perry was also disappointed in some of the tour reviews, and it put stress on their relationship. The album 143, released in September 2024, became Perry's worst-reviewed album. Criticism was directed at the album's outdated production and lackluster songwriting, with several comparing 143 to AI-generated music. It became the worst-reviewed album of Perry's career and one of the lowest-rated albums on Metacritic. Perry addressed the negative criticism in a February interview with People. "You shouldn't read it when it's good. You shouldn't read it when it's bad," she told the publication. She added, "My therapist said something that really changed my life. What anybody thinks about you is none of your business. It's what you think about yourself." She also explained her creative intentions behind the album. Perry said she created 143 from a real shift in her life when she became a mother and really tapped into that feminine divine energy. She continued, "The messages on it are celebratory. They're about love." In the United States, 143 debuted at number 6 on the US Billboard 200 chart, with 48,000 album equivalent units, marking Perry's 7th top 10 album. The couple's relationship problems extended beyond professional stress, as Perry and Bloom had been suffering through the same problems that had plagued them for years. As they had too much going on in their lives, which made it hard to find time for each other and iron out disagreements. The insider added, "When they don't communicate properly, their relationship dips to a low level." The same source told People that the couple had been living on an island of stress leading up to the split. Additional sources revealed to People on June 13th that their relationship was pretty much done. The source added that the former couple did not really see themselves being able to turn things around. A few days earlier, the source shared that it had been breaking down the last couple of months and was not looking good. Perry's perspective on single motherhood added another layer of difficulty. A source told People that she never saw herself being a single mom. The insider continued, "She's felt a lot of pressure about her tour and now this. It's been a lot for her. She's still doing great though." The couple's last public appearance together was in March 2025 at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. During the weekend of June 21st and 22nd, Bloom was seen with their daughter Daisy in Perth, Australia, where Perry was touring. The couple was not photographed together. The final public sign of the split came when Orlando Bloom attended Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Venice without Katy Perry. Sources close to the couple said tensions began after Bloom reportedly called Perry's April Blue Origin spaceflight cringeworthy and embarrassing. One insider explained, "Imagine going to space and your partner isn't impressed." Of course she was hurt. During her tour in Australia, Perry appeared emotional on stage. On June 30th, during the final show of her Adelaide stop, she teared up while thanking the audience, forming a heart with her hands before singing "Firework." The couple had faced challenges before. They first broke up in February 2017 after about 10 months of dating, saying at the time that they were taking respectful, loving space. By that summer, they reconciled and were later seen together at an Ed Sheeran concert in Los Angeles. Bloom proposed to Perry on Valentine's Day in 2019, and she shared her engagement ring on social media with the caption, "Full Bloom." Their daughter, Daisy Dove, was born in August 2020. A year later, Perry celebrated Daisy's first birthday publicly, calling it "the day my life began." Bloom spoke about the breakup for the first time in September 2025, saying he was doing great and felt grateful for everything. "We have the most beautiful daughter," he said. "When you leave everything on the field, you can only feel gratitude." Despite their separation after 9 years together, Bloom emphasized that there was no animosity between them, saying, "We're gonna be great. It's nothing but love." Miranda Kerr, Orlando Bloom's ex-wife and the mother of his son Flynn, recently revealed that she had spent time with both Bloom and Katy Perry to celebrate their daughter Daisy's 5th birthday. "We're one big happy family," she shared, adding warmly, "Katy is amazing, and Orlando obviously." Kerr's comments reflected the unusually harmonious dynamic among all three, emphasizing their commitment to maintaining a positive, family-centered environment for the children involved. Those close to Bloom and Perry say the couple have made Daisy their top priority during this new chapter. Bloom reportedly brought Daisy to visit Perry on tour before attending Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding in Venice. A sign that despite the breakup, cooperation remains strong. Insiders say the two have worked hard to ensure their daughter's life remains as stable and loving as possible. They mutually agreed that it would be healthier for Daisy to see her parents separately rather than sense tension at home, choosing peace and balance over conflict. The pair plan to continue living in Montecito, California, where Daisy was born and raised. The community has become their anchor, a quiet, family-oriented town that allows both parents to stay close and involved in her daily life. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's nearly decade-long relationship began with a spark at a Golden Globes after-party in 2016, where their playful chemistry quickly turned into a lasting romance. After a brief split in 2017, they reunited stronger than before, often describing their connection as grounded in friendship and shared values. Bloom proposed on Valentine's Day in 2019 with a flower-shaped diamond ring, and the couple welcomed their daughter, Daisy Dove, in August 2020, a milestone both called their greatest joy. Though their 2025 separation was emotional, it was described as mutual and deeply respectful. The pair faced the difficult realities of distance, busy touring and filming schedules, and life in the spotlight. Still, they remain devoted co-parents, committed to raising Daisy in a stable, loving environment. Their story, while no longer romantic, continues as a partnership built on gratitude, respect, and the bond of family.